Hello everybody, welcome back to AJ's Game Corner. As you all know, I'm Ian Blake Salazar and we're about to take on some Republic slime. Okay, which one should we go to first is the big question. Because if we go this way we can take out those two guys, but by taking out those two guys... Oy vey. Let's go this way. Of course, because they're heading to Geonosis. Oh gosh. Yavin 4, if we go Yavin 4, Felucia, Kashyyyk, Naboo, Dagobah. That leaves these two. I say we do that. Okay.
Sabotage bonus activated.
Oh my gosh. Seriously? Anyways. So, in this episode, this is being recorded right after the previous episode. Well, actually, right after I showered after recording the previous episode. So my hair's a bit damp and my head's a bit wet, and I kind of don't like that. And it's really made me start thinking about other things I don't like. But, with that not in mind, something I wanted to bring up, because in the last episode I was talking about how the newest Battlefront I felt was not as good as this one, and even the very original. And many people feel like this game isn't as good as the original, which I can see. I have qualms with this game that I didn't have with the original. But overall, I feel like they added a lot from the original, so what's to argue about that? Ooh, thank you. Don't mind if I do. There we go. Okay. But something that just popped in my head is the fact that it seems like games nowadays focus on how they look more than how they play. And what I mean by that is there's this almost industry-wide epidemic from the main industries about less is more. Which makes sense from a business standpoint why you'd want less to be more, because if you have less to begin with, that's less money. But also, though, if you focus so much on the look of things, then you'll lose the ability to actually add things, which is something that I'd note. Also note that I'm not actually a game designer, but I'm just assuming because if you're making 2D pixel art, it's going to take less time, I'd think, than trying to hand do one of those, like, new 3D CGI models. You know what I mean? So, with that in mind, I feel like games are focusing so much on graphics that they can only add limited amount of material because there's only limited amount of time before the game launches. And I feel like that's actually a problem, because overall it should be focused on gameplay and things that add to gameplay, not things that make the game look pretty. Case in point, Halo 5 looks better than Halo 4 in many regards. The aesthetic is not as good as the original Halo games, mark you, but it's graphically better, but at the same time, it's missing a whole bunch of content. And even though there's post-launch support, unlike anything that the Halo games have ever seen, it shouldn't have post-launch support in lieu of the fact that things weren't there from the beginning. Things should be there from the beginning, and the launch support should be extra if they decide to do it. Because, mark you, games are not required to have post-launch support, in my opinion. Nowadays people say it is, but I still don't think so. And yeah, I just find it very disheartening as a gamer to note that a lot of these bigger games seem to be having less. Now, I'll also mark that the new Battlefront is made by DICE. And the second one seems to be much better than the first one, just from what I looked at it. There's classes again, and on top of that, they're adding the Clone Wars back in. And they're also adding Episode 7's era in. But that really shouldn't have been a concern to begin with on, like, oh, that's cool, they're adding that back in. It should have really been in there to begin with. And I'm getting shot at by a tank. This is not good. I do not like getting shot at by a tank. Oh gosh. You still coming after me, buddy? No? Okay. Oh, did I just see my HQ flash? No. Okay. Anyways. But I've heard, like, it shouldn't take 2 games for a company to get close to what the original had, in my opinion. And I'm not just talking about Battlefront. I'm talking about, like, games in general from what I've noticed recently. For example, Halo. Mainly Halo. And several other games like that. Where they're using expansions and DLC as, well, as more of extensions. And that was probably the best language I've heard to describe the new DLC model these days. Is it's like they're using DLC to extend the length of the game instead of actually add things to it. And the first-person Halo games, well, I can't say they really have changed my opinion on that. It's pretty much exactly what they did with their DLC support. But I mean, what are you gonna do, you know, with a first-person shooter title? Okay, so our guy's gonna get that one. Our guy's is getting that one. Come on, hit him. Okay, he's dead. Aha. And you're dead now too. Oh gosh. Oh. Okay. But yeah, most of my examples are going to be Halo, because I love Halo. And also Battlefront, because I really enjoyed Battlefront, but the DICE ones seem to have less features than this one. And what I mean is, yes, you can customize your own person, and that's cool and all, but Battlefront was always a class-based game. Take Overwatch, for example. Overwatch is essentially if Halo and Battlefront had a baby. I know it's people will say Team Fortress 2, because that's a closer comparison, but in comparison to the 2 series I'll probably be talking about the most. Yeah, Overwatch is kind of in between Battlefront and Halo. Now, that is a new IP, so it has no preconceived notions, even though from the beginning people are upset that there's no story mode, which, rightful. Every game should really have a story mode at this point. And every game should have couch co-op. Cough, cough. Couch co-op rant from previous episode. Cough. And, but they keep expanding on it because it's Blizzard, and hopefully it'll become, down the line, I'm expecting them to keep updating it for, like, ever and a day. But yeah, it will be good. Now, Halo switched over, and same with Battlefront. And people are saying, oh, it's a different company, so you shouldn't really hold it to the same standards as you previously had. Because it's a different company, they need to get a grasp of it. And I'll agree. Typically, yes. Yes, you should. But at the same time, both 343 Industries and DICE completely changed the formula of how those respected franchises worked. 343 also changed the art style completely, which, in my opinion, is not something you should do when you're dealing with an established series. Now, I understand if you have to redo all of the assets because, it was owned by a different artist or whatever, but at the same time, it's Microsoft. And also, at the same time, you really shouldn't make Stormtroopers suddenly look like, I don't know, Master Chief from Halo 1. Like, that's not an art design choice change that you're going to do. So, yeah. that's what my thoughts are of that matter. And not only that, I will say though, Halo 4 was a bold choice for those guys, for 343 Industries, and it was actually not entirely their fault because Reach was kind of somewhat closer to Battlefront in the loadouts regard, and obviously Halo 4 was just them going to the logical extreme on the multiplayer front. Mark, I'm mainly talking about multiplayer because, in my opinion, Halo 4 campaign is probably one of the best storytelling told ones. When it comes to actual gameplay, arguable, very arguable. I believe Halo 3, gameplay-wise, is the best, if not one of the best multiplayers. Storytelling-wise, I'm not as impressed with Halo 3 because of plot holes, gaps in logic, random sacrifices that were unneeded. Anyways, enough talking about Halo 3. My point is, people are willing to give these companies a pass for taking over their beloved franchises because it's their first time, and yet, from what we can see, especially with other games, cough cough Destiny, with new IPs, oh my gosh, I just entered a beehive. But as long as I can keep them stuck in this beehive, we got a better chance. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, I got the Elite Blaster. Yes! Yes, son! Okay. Oh my gosh. Come on, come on, come on. Oh my gosh. This is just madness! Oh my gosh. I kept him stuck there for so long. That was so good. Okay. Okay, I need to get up here. Come on. Can I get up here? Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, I see you. Oh gosh. Okay. Need to hurry, hurry. Oh gosh. Okay. Gotta hurry to that one. No. Are you kidding me? No. Be gone, foul demon. Okay. My point is... Oh, gosh. Okay, I thought we lost it. We didn't. Okay. This is gonna be a tricky... This is always a tricky level for me. Mainly because it's so open-ended and you can get anywhere... Get from anywhere to anywhere extremely fast. But... My point is, like, games... It seems like game companies these days are hedging their bets on how little of content they can put in before people complain. And that's what it seems like to me as a consumer. Now, I'm sure that's not actually the case, but that's just how it seems to me. Destiny is a large case in point. Battlefront 1, they changed a lot of the formula, and they left out an entire era in comparison to Battlefront, the first two Battlefronts, which had less graphics, and I'm guessing probably a smaller team. I'm guessing. I don't actually know the development cycle. But then they release the second game, which, in comparison to the first game, is much better, so why would you say anything bad about it? Are you entitled when you're buying video games now? You see what I mean? Like, it's this win-loss situation now where no matter what you say, people start to have an opinion. Oh, you actually like Destiny. Why do you like Destiny? It has, like, no content. Oh, you are complaining about Destiny 2 despite the fact it's better than Destiny 1. Why are you complaining about Destiny 2 when they've obviously increased everything in the game? And it's just this huge back and forth. And quite honestly, if you play games from, like, the early 2000s, sure, the graphics are much less. But I honestly think Battlefront 2, this one right here, has more content than a lot of other games. Halo 3 had more content than some of these games coming out these days. a lot of games coming out these days has less content, and like from the previous episode, I'm pretty sure it has a lot to do with graphics and the fidelity of the graphics, because the graphics are making the game's development cycle take longer to just complete one model. And if modelers are taking longer to complete one model, how many models will they actually be able to complete before the game's up? And also, I don't want to say anything bad about player customization, because I love customizing my character a lot, but let's be honest here. Halo 5 has an ungodly amount of cosmetic armor. Now, there's a problem with that. The problem is, even though it's cool to dress up your character, if it's taking the model artists away from, giving a separate elite faction their own specific armor type, because instead they're focusing too much on multiplayer armor, then you start to see where some issues arise with player customization. I honestly feel like Halo 5's campaign suffered because of mismanagement. And that's what I feel like people have become so entitled with what their player, being able to choose what their player looks like. Because, we have the technology for that now, that they don't stop to ask, is this actually affecting any other part of the game? What if suddenly I can't get something other than just a recolor for this enemy type, because instead of focusing on enemy type modeling, they're now focusing on player customization modeling. I did not like that geometry. That was bad geometry. Okay, come on. Really? The tri-shot doesn't kill in one shot anymore? That is some news for me. Oh gosh, okay. Sir? Sir? Sir! That was not very kind of you, sir. Not what I meant. Okay. Okay, how do I zoom in? How do I zoom in? How do I zoom in again? How do I zoom in again? Okay. There we go. There we are. Oh. Excuse me? Feel like you're a sharpshooter. Yep, you are. There we are. Oh, are you a sharpshooter too? Oh, you are you? Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Can you stop running around? Thank you. There's another one. And another one bites the dust. Oh, you wove through your legs? Well then, take that right in your legs. Right in your head. Right there. Thank you. I'm not sure why that works much better for me. One zoom seems to work much better from far distances. Not sure why. Yep, one zoom is definitely the way to go for far distances. Unless that was just a fluke. Okay, you, sir. Okay, what do you want? You wanted to die? Well, you got it. Okay, but overall, yeah, I'm not really impressed with most modern games when it comes to what the actual features are. Most of the games I am impressed with nowadays has mod support, And because they have mod support, their fan base can fix the lack of content that they actually pump out, which is not something that a game company should rely on. Okay. Really? That did not hit your face? Well then, I think that is a bad idea to stay over there. I do... Okay, and that is like a death pit, is it not? Oh, yay. All that's left are those guys. So let us fire at these guys then. That ATTE is like way too strong for me to be able to take it out with the amount of time we got left. The easiest way to cheese the award that you need to get with the rocket guy is just to instant action, Hoth, zero enemies, just blow up the ATTE over and over and over and over again. I mean AT-AT. Easiest way to get that achievement, so that way you start with a homing rocket launcher with the rocket guy. Oh gosh. Now I will say, while I'm not impressed with certain modern games that don't have mod support, I do really much enjoy. I can still enjoy games that I'm not impressed by. I will say that. I'm not one of those snooty gamers that is like, oh, unless it's blah, blah, blah. No. And also, I'm just giving generalities because there are some games that I do enjoy. Doom as a first-person shooter is probably one of the best first-person shooters that came out in years. And I'm really excited for Doom 2 when it invades Earth, because if they continue with this same story arc, basic story arc, then that's what it's going to do. Yeah, that's right. Oh gosh. Can I get some health? No? Well then, this is going to be unfortunate. Okay. Okay, get some ammo. I can't back roll? What's the point of rolling if you can't back roll? Or a dolphin dive? Oh, yep, turret finally was able to shoot me. I also love how in Star Wars they basically color code the bad guys and the good guys. I'm not talking about in like the blue health bars, I'm talking about with their blasters. The Republic, let's see here. The CIS always use red blasters, while the Republic's guns always use blue blasters. Has anyone else noticed that? I thought I could. Okay. Now that those guys have a good grip there, I think it's time for me to do my wraparound strat. Please. Ah, dear. Do you guys no longer have a good grip here? You do not. Okay. Okay, so, great. I can't do my wraparound strat because if I do, these guys will punch through. I need the command... Oh my gosh. Okay, can you guys, you know, just take those guys on and actually not be idiotic while doing so? That would be great. Great, because now these guys are trying to do the wrap strat. Okay. Okay. Okay, good, good, good. There we go. Okay. Here comes the wrap strat. No, no, no. Good. Anakin, good. Let your hate flow through you. Okay, so I think I got Frenzy. Does that mean... Yes! It does mean. Alright, so... Let's see here. Where are our troops? Our troops are keeping pressure in the middle. That's good. That's what I need. Good, Anakin. Good. Let your hate flow through you. Ow. Ow. I feel like I'm about to die. I thought the rocket killed him. I was so happy. I was actually going to live with the rocket wrist blaster of Award. Okay. You die. I'm gonna go to their backside, come in the rear, and take them out from that direction. Oh dear. Please. Oh, did I get him? I think I got him. Okay. Let me check the map. Okay, yes, our troops are literally blocking their escape. So long as they keep it that way, I should be able to slip through here, right inside, take them out before they even know what's going on. They won't even realize what's happening to them as I start to eviscerate them from the inside out. It's gonna be great. Oh, I hear it here. It sounds like someone's already here. Oh. Okay. Now let's get inside. Did they... Oh, they can see me from it. Really? Didn't actually know that. Okay, now I'm gonna hide. Oh my gosh. No! No! I was so close. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, you won't. You really think you can too? Get out of here, Heavy. Oh gosh, our troops are being taken out over there. That's okay though, as long as we keep up the pressure on either side. Hey, Engineer. Are you dead? Good. Oh gosh. Was that a heavy? Yeah, that was a heavy. Oh, sweet lord. Sir, do not even. But yeah, like, Doom is a really good first-person shooter. Overwatch is a really good game overall. Even though I wasn't impressed with the amount of content at launch, their post-game content is really good, and the actual gameplay is good. And I'm guessing the main reason I wasn't a fan of it as much as I should have been at launch was because of the fact that you couldn't choose your maps. There was almost like no custom game, if that makes sense. And maybe I've been spoiled by games that give you custom games, but that's why I love a lot of games, is being able, oh gosh, to do custom games. Online-only games don't appeal to me, and unfortunately that's where the market has been driving, is, oh, it's online-only, and I'm just like, online-only is not why, even though I understand it from a business model. You charge people for the game, and then you have to charge them for using online in order to actually keep the game running, so that way you can, like, double price it, get more money off of it. I hate that, but I understand it from a business model. I think it's stupid, but I understand it from a business model. Goodbye. You are the weakest link. Bye-bye. But happy place. I'm playing Battlefront 2. I'm playing Battlefront 2. I'm playing Battlefront 2. I've kicked my friends' butts at Halo 3 before. AJ knows the entire Halo story, which is beautiful, because it's one of the best stories told in video games when you're not just counting the video game and you're also counting the expanded universe. Because the universe is actually really good, other than just the game story. Unlike some storylines, which only stop at the video games and aren't actually that good.
Please select a place to command.
Okay. Oh, you're taking on Coruscant. They're taking Coruscant again, which might actually lead to tricky times, because this is a longer level to play, because it's a lot of back and forthing. I should probably get special units soon, because otherwise they'll get special units, and then that's no good. Okay, let's go with the you know what? Jedi Temple first. I'm gonna go Jedi Temple first because I think my troops can handle the library, and if we get Jedi Temple, oh gosh, this might have been a bad idea. Oh, but nope. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we were able to get through there and take on more men. We were able to take out more men than they were able to take out. Excuse me? I really don't like the back to serum, though. Oh gosh, there were guys behind me, weren't there? Oh gosh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Back out of my base. Wow, Jedi Temple is the way to go, definitely. If you can get into the Jedi Temple, definitely the way to go. Oh gosh, okay. Here's my only issue with Jedi Temple start, though. Jedi Temple start means that most of your time will be dedicated to protecting the Jedi Temple. Otherwise, you'll lose it, right? But that means you have to trust your AIs to take on everything else. Which it seems like they're doing a pretty good job of, like, trying to keeping them into the library. Okay, come on, come on. Oh dear, I'm dead. Oh gosh, this is a really good game in my opinion. Probably because I can play with myself. Not in that way. Maybe I'm just an older generation of gamer that loves to play with themselves way too much. Once again, not in that way. Oh my gosh, they're already over here? And I missed my rocket. I'm so boned. Excuse me, you're not supposed to be out and about, sir. I realize I should have, like, rolled out of the way, but it was too late. Okay, sir, you die today. Oh my gosh. There's way too many here. I'm definitely going to have a larger than normal death rate in this level than my usual plays. Okay, but this level is going much faster and much more one-sided than normal, so I think I might try to do Jedi Temple run every time now. Okay. Oh my gosh. Because no, their typical go-through is through here, so if you just... Oh gosh. Oh yeah! What a roll. I rolled! I didn't crouch! Okay. Die and stay dead. Are there any more? This music, though. Really love this music. Dun 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 dun. I just love playing as the bad guys. Is that wrong? Up. Enemies are probably my guess. Yep. Don't know why I jumped when I'm supposed to go up and over. Let's go up and over then. Oh. Are you inside? You thought you could get through. Oh gosh. Oh, oh, oh. You can't get me. Nope. Nope, nope. Nope. I wonder what the laser turrets... Yes! And I got him. But yeah, oh gosh. I really enjoy this game. I really enjoy these classics. And people would say the first one's better. And, I mean, personally, I think, yeah, there were some better maps in the first one. I'd love to see those maps in this game. But if I had this on PC, probably they modded it in. We could do Kashyyyk. Or we could do Naboo. First off, let's get these guys. Are there any that are right next to? No. Because I want to. I'm also not really a fan of how few heroes there were in the announcement for Battlefront 2, the new one. Now, I do note that, I mean, they upgraded the heroes to my knowledge from in comparison to the originals, but at the same time, I'm like, really, sir? Really? That's funny, because I didn't see a leader commanding your forces. Ow. I remember the first game, they had the command post in the back here, not in the middle. Oh! Here we go. Excuse me, sir. What was that? Like, seriously, what was that? Oh. Yes. Okay. And I'll just leave that for my troops to take whenever they can, or whenever they'd like to. No, 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 no!
I'll fix this turret up right.
Oh gosh. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I am an evil human being. Oh gosh. Okay. But yeah, modding support for most games nowadays, I feel like should be standard. At least if you have computers. If it's a computer game, it should become close to standard. Not necessarily because it should rely on the modding support, but because I feel like once the developer is done, and let me rephrase that, modding support should be standard on PC after the developer is done doing any more updates to that game. If they're not done, then they don't need to have mod support out yet. But when they're done developing the game, that should be the last update, because otherwise the fans of that game will not be able to get anything new until... Okay. Is this... Okay. Okay, wait. Oh gosh, the sticks are weirdly inverted. I forgot about that. Okay, if we can just make it into the hangar. Just make it into the hangar. That's all I need to do. Make it into the hangar. Okay. Nope. Okay, a little bit farther. Now. Nope. Get out. You better get out. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. Sirs, if you can all just please respectively let me into your base to destroy everything, that would be kind. Excuse me. Excuse me. I just want inside your base so I can destroy it. Don't mind me, sir. It's alright. Okay. Admittedly, doing this might not have been the best idea. But I didn't realize that these guys would spawn in like a giant wave, blocking me from doing this. Okay. Just need to do this quickly. And fast. Preferably without anyone stopping me. A couple grenades in there. And that should destroy it. Thank you. Oh, not the inside auto turret defenses? Sweet Jesus. Die. Our shields have been disabled? Are you kidding me? I can barely get inside without being swarmed, and you guys are all outside somehow at the same time? Sweet Jesus. Thank you for starting to catch up, men. Oh my gosh. This is not going as it should. And it's only at that amount? Seriously? Okay. Where's the auto turret thing? You stay dead. Yeah, nice try. But I don't want you. No thank you. I will not allow that to happen. Okay. Sir? Oh, cool. I got the Elite Blaster. That's nice. That'll help me take out Punk McSpazitron. Okay, life support systems. Please hurry and just blow up in one go. I don't really have time for this. I don't have time for you! Really? 3 of you? I don't have time for any of you. Just die! Okay. Seriously? Okay. I realize that this is very tough on you to know that your ship's going down. But it's gotta happen. I'm sorry. It's just... It got a damage increase. That's nice. Okay, get destroyed, everything. Okay. I need to destroy their shields now. Oh, yes. Okay. Shields are almost gone. Come on. So close. One more. Can I do it? There we go.
Their shields have been disabled.
Get Shrek'd. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Can you guys stay dead? Oh my gosh. This is a close one, but I'm confident in my ability to take out their engine cooling tanks. Even with a bunch of enemies still charging in on me somehow, like they know where I'm at. I mean, I'm sure they should be able to figure it out.
Their engines have been destroyed.
There we go. That should help out enough. Okay, now all their stuff in here. Ah, that's unfortunate. Oh. Back off of me! Don't touch me! There we go.
We have crushed the enemy.
Nice.
Roger.
Roger is right. Roger is my name. My name is Mr. Roger. I'm Mr. Roger. I am Rogering it right. Love that. We love doing that. Also love actually landing on top of the ship and taking things out that way as a
The CIS has received credits for defending our D-1600 fleet.
marine droid.
All fleets on standby. Movement cancelled.
Let's see, what do we got left? 3 more, and that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next episode, we're going to focus much more on the actual battling, and we're actually going to take everything out super fast. Love you guys. Don't forget to stay determined. Like, comment, and subscribe. Discord should be in the description. If not, then slap me. See you guys in the next video. Love you guys. Goodbye. Yeah.